Welcome everybody, I'm Gold Leader and I'm here with Patronus for some Harry Potter action.
A long-awaited return, at least for me, to the Charms and Potions expansion for Hogwarts Battle.
Yeah, it's been a while since we played. We've just been so busy playing all these different games and we've been consumed with Harry Potter TCG on Monday nights.
Mm-hmm.
And this game's definitely a little bit more involved just to just to get set up for the camera.
For sure. Yeah, absolutely. And also, we've had tons of fantastic engagement with our Harry Potter TCG group. So we've just been really enjoying in, becoming a part of that community, honestly.
Yeah.
So tonight.
Plus, we've noticed with the charms and potions, like as you keep adding on expansions, the games take a little longer.
Oh, yeah.
So
On a Monday night, it's a little
it's
hard.
a little rough on a Monday night. So we've decided we're gonna just do more of these as YouTube videos that we can just record on the weekend, and we're not rushed to set up and do everything.
Do all the things. Yeah. So we're doing pack 3, and I'll kind of go through some of the additions from that pack. First off, the new potions that are available to us are Skelegro, Hair Raising, Elixir of Life, which there are 2 of those. Beguiling Bubbles, 2 of those as well. And those are all the pack 3 potions. So these get shuffled into the pack 2 potions. That becomes our potions deck here, essentially. Other additions for Dark Arts cards, it actually adds Dark Arts potions into the Dark Arts deck, which is pretty interesting. And these have ongoing effects to whomever draws them.
Okay.
And the way that you get rid of them is to actually brew the potion on the card. So you have to like get the ingredients listed on this card, and they have an ongoing effect for whoever draws them, which is pretty horrible. So flesh-eating slug repellent. If you have an ally in your hand, all heroes lose 2 health. As an example. So you have to get rid of these by brewing a potion. So there's 2 copies of that. A copy for a memory potion. Garroting gas. There's 2 of that. Truth potion. 2 of that as well. And Draught of Living Death. So these are going to be an interesting wrinkle for sure for the Dark Arts cards.
And they just get randomly shuffled in that deck.
They just get randomly shuffled in, yeah. And then other additions.
Here, you can give me the deck.
Yeah, here. That. Shuffle those in a little bit. Are villains. So the pack 3 villains specifically.
That's interesting. They're not the same back.
Oh, they're slightly different?
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
That's kind of a fail.
C'est la vie. Hopefully you won't really notice when you're playing the game. The Inferi are one of our new villains, and they are creatures as well. The active hero is going to lose 2 health every turn. If you assign 2 or more damage to a villain, all heroes lose a health. That's super annoying. So the Inferi are like the creatures in the lake surrounding the Locket Horcrux in the 6th movie. So those are nice and creepy. Another addition is Narcissa Malfoy. This is Draco's mother. So she has, she's going to be one of those villains that requires galleons or influence to remove, which means you can only put 1 per player per turn on there. So she's going to be a little harder to get rid of. And then Orban Yaxley was one of the Death Eaters that became a professor at Hogwarts at the end of the story. So he's our last villain from pack 3 specifically. The instructions also told us to include Bellatrix, Draco, Lucius, Tom, and Lord Voldemort himself from Game 7 of the original game. So we'll have to deal with that jerk.
So he goes on the bottom.
He goes on the bottom face up.
And the rest get shuffled.
Yeah, and it instructed us to just pick 5 other random villains. So I just kind of shuffled up and I'm drawing now. So we'll have Rita Skeeter, Crab and Goyle, Barty Crouch Jr., Professor Quirrell, and the Dementors. So that's going to be our villain pile. It's 12 in total, so you can shuffle that up and put Voldemort at the top, or at the bottom, I'm sorry, face up.
Yeah, these two.
They're a little different.
Yeah.
The coloring is a little off.
Yeah.
As far as Hogwarts cards that are added into the deck, there is a Great Horned Owl. There's 2 copies of that.
That just means they really need to make sleeves that are opaque.
Yeah. That are the card backs that are the right size and make it so I don't
Yeah,
have to.
because like they made
yeah.
cards that you have to shuffle into a deck, but you can tell which they're gonna
If
be.
you have a keen eye, yeah.
And I don't have good eyes.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Mundungus Fletcher. Romilda Vane. 2 copies of Dinsanguio. 2 copies of Flagrante. 2 Cauldrons. 3 Potions kits. And then 1 Sunken Head. Or Shrunken Head, I apologize. So those are the additions to the Hogwarts deck, which, as you can see, is quite large at this point. So we will actually be keeping this off camera just because it's such a massive pile. I did shuffle those a little bit, but we got to add these in there.
It's like a tower.
Add those, had half there, half here, I guess. Or not, but that's fine.
Just shuffle them in.
Your job then. Fully randomized. I've already pulled out the game instructions for our potion set here. There is a different one for pack 3, and I'm using the A side. So at the very top is hero is at 10 health. The next shelf is defeat a villain. Middle shelf is draw an extra card. Then an ally is available to acquire and use your charms abilities. So these are all the requirements at each shelf level to be able to use one of the potion ingredients. Remember, and I'm going to flip all these up. Okay. And there are 4 different ingredients. There's the purple flower, which I'm blanking up what that is. Then there's, I think these are lacewing flies that look yellow. The green, I believe, is a mandrake leaf. The black, I think, is maybe like a rotworm, some kind of worm like that. And then the blue is just wild. So it can count as anything. And then the first 2 potions we're going to have at the bottom are Pepper Up Potion and a Hair Raising Potion. So those are the ones we're going to start off with the ability to try and brew. I am going to play Ginny Weasley still. I have chosen to use a different proficiency and charm because I kind of like trying different things. The proficiency I'm going to use is arithmancy. Cards that let you roll a house die cost me 1 less influence to acquire. And each time you roll a die, you may choose to re-roll it once. I'm going to do that combined with the defensive charm, which at the top end, the defensive charm allows you to move 1 damage from one villain or creature to another. The middle level, it is once on your turn, you may reveal the top dark arts event and choose whether or not to banish it, which I think is kind of cool. And then at the bottom of the health pool, once on your turn, you may discard a card to roll the Slytherin die. So I'm kind of thinking if I can, if I end up at that low end of health, I can roll the Slytherin die and then with the arithmancy, potentially re-roll it if I want to. So we're going to try that little combination out. And Ginny has her normal starting cards. And we should be good to go. So thanks to a little bit of help from our YouTube viewers, I think I've kind of clarified that we actually use the Game 7 versions of the heroes. And actually, probably what was the defining factor for me was the fact that Ginny's card has that like Hogwarts Battle background, which matches the Game 7 characters.
Okay.
So I think that's actually probably right, which means I also included the Game 7 Dark Arts cards in here and then added the Sword of Gryffindor, which is the only Game 7 Hogwarts card, to the Hogwarts deck.
Okay.
So those are all included now. Essentially, all of the Dark Arts cards and all of the Hogwarts cards from the base game are now part of our setup here. So Gold Leader is using the same setup that he's used in previous videos with Harry and the Flying Lessons proficiency, as well as the Hover Charm.
Yeah, so the flying lessons is this card. I think I could just pay X amount of resources to remove a strength from a location.
5. Pay 5 specifically.
Okay.
Yep. All right, let's just double check my Pack 3 rules insert here that I'm not missing anything.
Yeah, it's been so long. I'm gonna be a little rusty.
That's okay. Yep, we're good. All good. I'm going to keep the Pack 2 rules handy too, just to remind us how to use the board a little bit, because it's been a while. Alrighty, so I'm going to keep this giant pile of cards off camera. There might be a couple of cards in here that, aren't supposed to be in here, i.e., like the Harry Ally from the Charms and Potions expansion. I just kind of put them all into the same pile. If we happen to get it, we'll just pull it out, but I think we'll be good. So we'll fill up our classroom here. So we'll have Mad-Eye Moody, Locomotor, Ron Weasley, Expelliarmus, Scourgify, and was that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So one more. Incendio. Drop these here. And I think we're good to go. So let's go through. I guess I didn't go through what the encounters are for Pack 3. So this is the first of 3. The first time a Dark Mark is added is added each turn, replace all cards with the highest value available to acquire. Active hero loses 1 health per card. Okay. Interesting. Then the second one, if there are 2 or more face-up Dark Arts potions, add a Dark Mark to the location. And for each face-up villain, active hero loses 1 health unless they discard a card. Those are the ongoing effects of those guys. Leave them right here. And you can reveal our first 3 villains. Ian Fury. Okay, cool. Yep. Barty Crouch Jr. And a Dementor. Ooh, all right. So our order of operations, if I remember, obviously we have our starting decks. So we'll each draw 5 from our starting decks. And then this turns sequence is we have to reveal and resolve a Dark Arts card first, then resolve any active villain abilities. Then we have to... Then we can do our turns as players. And then the last phase is seeing whether or not we achieve the... we completed the encounter, essentially. Alrighty, so starting off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And I suppose I will take the first turn. So I gotta reveal a Dark Arts card. Oh, I guess we didn't go through the locations for Pack 3. So our first location, atop the tower. Oh my god. Oh, that's the last location. That makes more sense. So that's 3. I was like, wait, I have to draw 3 encounter cards? That's bananas. That makes sense. That's the 3rd location. The 2nd location is the cave. Then the 1st location is Malfoy Manor. So as we're progressing through, we're going to have to draw more Dark Arts cards events. Oof. That last one's going to be nasty. Okay.
It's pretty standard, though.
Drawing 3? Whew, that's brutal. Okay, so 1 card for me. Avada Kedavra. Active hero loses 3 health. I'm not getting stunned, so the rest of it is irrelevant. But I do have to reveal another Dark Arts event. So I'm going to put the discard pile over here, I guess.
Why do you have to do 2?
Because it tells me to. Reveal an additional. Petrification. All heroes lose 1 health and cannot draw extra cards this turn. Probably fine.
Okay.
All right, and then villain abilities.
This thing's next.
Yeah.
The first time strength is added each turn, replace all cards with the highest value available to acquire. Active hero loses 1 per card. Wait, what? The first time strength is added each turn, replace all cards with the highest value available to acquire. Okay, so whatever is the highest card goes away.
Right.
And then an
And
active
if
hero
there's a
loses
tie,
1 per
you would
health.
do if there was there's 2 6s, for example, so I'd have to lose both 6s
And you would lose 2 health. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not happening because we did not trigger the condition of adding a dark mark onto the location.
Well, you're about to lose 4 more health. 2 from the Dementor.
Well, we resolve them in order. So
yeah,
first
2.
off is the active hero loses 2 health from the Dementor.
Right, then nothing.
Then Barty
here.
Crouch, heroes cannot remove dark marks from the location. And then the last one.
Active hero loses 2 health. If you assign 2 or more lightning bolts to a villain, all heroes lose a health.
Okay. Crunch. 10-2. That blew.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. So my hand is 3 of the starting Alohomora cards, plus the Nimbus 2000, and my ally Arnold the Pygmy Puff. So I suppose the question is, do I even worry about trying to not stunned at this point?
I think you try, because this guy, you get stunned, it puts strength on the location.
Yeah.
We can't remove strength. Well, as long as he's in play.
Yeah.
And we have to almost deal with this guy first before we can even deal with this guy.
Right. Yeah.
We might even have to deal with both of them before we can get to him.
Yeah, that's true.
So...
All right, so I will use Arnold, my Pygmy Puff, to gain 2 health. Oh, actually, before I do that, I'm thinking I might activate my Charms ability.
You might, because your bottom one's usually the strongest.
Yeah, I can discard a card to roll the Slytherin die, and because I have arithmancy, I can re-roll a die once. So, I'm thinking 3 buys me...
You want anything that buys you health.
There's nothing to buy me health. I guess that's true. So if that's the case, then I will discard an Alohomora, because I only need to buy something for 2.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll discard Alohomora and use the bottom of my defensive charm. Once on your turn, you may discard a card to roll the Slytherin die. And again, because of my arithmancy, I can re-roll
Don't roll draw a card.
Why?
Because we can't draw cards.
Oh. Damage. Okay. So 1 damage to all villains.
Huh?
I think. Right. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, we each get... You're right. Yes, we get the tokens. I apologize. I was thinking about the Dark Arts versions of it. Okay, so that's fine. I think damage is fine. Hoping for the 1 heart is probably not super
damage
great.
is helpful, too.
Yep. And then I will now discard Arnold, my Pygmy Puff, to gain 2 health and go 4. I will discard my Nimbus to gain another Lightning Bolt, and then gain 2 influence tokens from my Alohomoras. So I will probably split this up. And if I do split it up, I can use Ginny's ability So if you assign damage and or influence to 2 or more villains, all heroes gain an influence. So I guess I probably still just want the one that gains me health.
Probably.
Are you going to be able to buy something that's probably, yeah, you'll be able to buy one of the more expensive ones. I'll just waste 1 galleon. That goes in my discard pile. And we don't draw, you actually don't do it till the end of the turn.
That's right.
Yeah. So I'm ending my turn. So those end phases, I think, I'll double check what the ordering is because it's been a while. So the first thing we do, check if the villains have acquired control of the location. They have not. Assign my damage. If I've assigned enough damage to defeat a villain, they get removed from the game board. I have not. Refill empty Hogwarts card spaces. So we're going to get a potions kit for that space. Place all cards played this turn in my discard pile. Discard any unused tokens. Draw a new hand. And then the last thing is seeing whether or not I've achieved that encounter thing, which to complete it, I have to acquire a card with a value of 6 or more. That's not going to happen for a while. All right, so I have to draw my last 5, and that's the end of my turn. Oh, I guess, no, I need to see if I totally forgot about the potion stuff. So, let me double check when we... So, the last thing before the end of my turn is to gather the potions. So, a hero was not at 10 health. I did not defeat a villain. I did not draw an extra card. An ally is available to acquire. That was true. And I did use my charms ability. So I can use the bottom 2. So I suppose I'll just put lacewing flies over here. Assuming I think that's what those are. And then I'll do one of the Mandrake leaves over here. And then we slide these down. And refill the top 2 spots with 2 random. All right. Yeah, it is a lace.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Is that it?
That is it.
So I draw a card.
Uh-huh.
Imperial. Active hero chooses another hero to lose 2 health.
Alright, so
that's you.
it's me.
And I have to resolve another card.
Yep.
Active hero discards a card and cannot use their charm ability. Add a strength to the location. Okay, so I have to discard a card. And I also cannot use my charm.
Correct. And you have to add a dark mark on.
And I have to add a strength here.
Yep. So the first time that is added, replace all cards with the highest value available to buy. So there's 2 6s. So we have to get rid of these.
And then I lose 2 health.
And you lose 2 health. Replace all cards. I'm assuming these just go into a discard pile.
Yeah.
Essentially. So these are like removed from the game.
They're just discarded, I guess, yeah.
Yeah. So new ones are Arthur Weasley and Rivaro. Okay. And activating all of the
So I
villain
lose
things.
2.
Yep.
Then heroes cannot remove, okay. And then I lose active hero loses 2. So I lose 2 more. Okay.
Alrighty.
And I can't use my charm, which is pretty terrible.
Yeah.
I can't use my flying lesson. So I will gain 2 health with Hedwig, I guess.
Yeah, makes sense.
And
So you'll have 4.
actually, it doesn't even make sense because I can't stop myself from getting stunned next turn. So if we go to 5, I'm gonna lose.
I might
1,
have
2,
a way.
3, 4.
No, I won't. All I have is. Well, I could have you gain 1 health. So.
Okay. So 1, 2 with Hagrid. So I'll try not to get stunned. I have 3, so I can only buy
4.
or 4.
Yeah.
So
So 4, you can either buy a potions kit, which is gain 2 influence, take an ingredient for each face-up dark arts potion in play, or Incendio, which is damage and draw a card.
Just take Incendio for right now. So spend these 4. And then
Put a damage somewhere.
oh,
Yep.
that's it.
All right, so we do these things. So no one's at 10 health. We did not defeat a villain. You did not draw an extra card. There is an ally available to acquire. But we can't really use either of these at the moment. I wonder if you have to use them or if you could choose. I think you could choose to discard them down here, if I remember. Each turn, you are allowed to take one ingredient from each shelf if you meet the requirement. Ingredients gathered can either be used on face-up potions or they can be discarded to create room for new.
Yeah, so we'll discard
So
one.
I guess we could just discard it. And you did not use your charms ability. Okay. And you didn't buy something for 6 or more, so we do not complete that.
Yep.
And we're up. So unfortunately, I'm gonna get stunned. That's all that I can do.
Nope.
So I'm gonna resolve my Dark Arts event. Oh, we got our first Dark Arts potion. The Truth Potion. If there's an ally available to acquire, reveal an additional Dark Arts event. There is. So this has to stay in play with me. So I'll put this over here. And it needs the wild, it's a hellebore, I think is what it was called. That was just the purple token. And then the mandrake leaf in order to
Complete it.
complete.
Yeah, why don't you just leave it here? They can see it.
Uh,
There's nothing
okay.
in that space.
I'll just have it. All right. So I have to do an additional Dark Arts event, which is remove 2 damage from all villains. Oh my gosh. Wow. We're probably going to lose.
We're not probably going to lose. We've already lost.
This is crazy.
We only have to draw 1 card, but every single card we've drawn has made us draw an additional card.
At least 1. Yeah. Okay, so I have to lose 2 from the Dementor, which is going to stun me. When I am stunned, I have to discard any tokens on my board, add a dark mark onto the location, and then discard half my cards.
And you have to discard all the most expensive cards,
Right,
which
exactly.
is
But
the
I
6
can't.
cost.
Yeah, which is, I'm not going to lose any more health. I can't.
No,
So,
but you're still going to lose this card, which means it can't be bought.
Yeah, and I think it's discard half your cards, rounded down, and I get to choose.
It does
So-
replace the cards with something else,
Yes.
which is a card we can't play because it's Harry Potter ally.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. So we get Professor McGonagall. And so I have to discard 2 cards, which is just going to be, I think. So that's a question. If I keep my Bat Bogey Hacks, I can give you 1 health back. Which is that potential. Well, I guess I should. Yeah, I can't lose. So that
I won't be stunned no matter what because I drew my invisibility cloak.
Okay.
So unless I get 4 things that make me lose health, 1, 2, 3, 4, I would
You
have
need
to have
5.
5 things. I'll be fine because of
Okay.
invisibility cloak.
Okay, so then I'm gonna discard the Bat Bogey Hex and one of these Alohamoras so I can at least buy something.
That's fair.
Yeah, so I'll just use 3 Alohamoras to buy something for 3. And the only options are the Locomotor. You and your neighbors gain a galleon. You may move a card from your discard pile to any other hero's hand. And then Reparo, either gain 2 galleons or draw a card. I'm thinking the Locomotor might not be bad now just because it's netting us both resources for the time being.
They're 6 and 1/2 dozen the other at the moment.
Please. Well, I guess I do that.
Yep.
Okay, so No one's at 10, didn't defeat, didn't draw an extra card. There is an ally available to acquire, so we could complete this.
Sure.
And when we complete this, I can either...
Or you can take something for your bogus potion that's in play. That you're trying to get
I
rid of.
can't use either of those on this.
You can't use either of these? Because you said you could do this one, right?
I can't do this one. I didn't use my charm ability.
Oh.
Because I guess I could have. Well, no, I couldn't have because I got stunned. And the boards end at 1 health. So I couldn't have used my charm.
Okay.
So we'll get the hair raising potion. So I can either choose to use the banish effect now or put it in my discard pile. So the banish effect is add a damage to each face-up villain. That's probably worth just doing.
Yeah.
And then this gets discarded. And we are going to replace with a calming draught. All right. So that was the last part of my turn. So we're going to get this.
And what does your evil potion do?
Oh, if there is an ally available to acquire, reveal an additional dark arts event. But I did that because that came into play this turn.
When does that trigger? During the dark
During
arts?
the villain, yeah, during the dark art, that first step of the game, I'm assuming.
Okay.
That's when I'm pulling dark arts events.
All right.
Okay, so then I got to draw my new 5.
We don't.
We didn't complete that. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Active hero loses 2 health. All other heroes lose 1. So I lose 1.
And I do reset.
And then this thing is nothing. I lose 1 health for the Dementor. This is nothing. I lose 1 health for this guy. I went 2. Okay. I'm gonna play Firebolt to get a lightning bolt. And I just have 4 influence
Okay.
in my hand.
There's a good number of 4s available. So there's the owl
Oh,
that you're looking at.
I might want to use a charm
That's true.
and not do 4.
Okay.
Well,
I don't think that requires galleons.
Once in your turn, you may discard a card. If you do, gain a lightning bolt and banish a card in any hero's discard pile. So I might want to... Yeah, I think...
3 is just Reparo, which is fine.
And 4 is...
4 is a Screech Owl. Any 2 heroes gain a galleon and a health. If you discard this card, then you get the same effect. Yeah, I think that's better.
I'll take it.
That or Remus Lupin gain a lightning bolt and any 1 hero gains. Also 4.
I'm looking for health at the moment to get through this.
Right, so either of them provide health.
Yep. I'm taking that, dropping this here. And that's my turn, and I'll be stunned next turn, pretty much, no matter what.
Yeah, we'll see if I can potentially. All right. I cannot. All right. So first things first is a Dark Arts card. For each card with a value of 4 or more in your hand,
and
which is 0.
We forgot that we had to replace at the end of the turn.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That goes here.
Yep. So this is going to have no effect because I don't have any cards in my hand with greater cost of 4.
Okay.
So that's nice. Then I have to reveal an additional one because of the Truth Potion. All heroes reveal the top card of their deck. Heroes that reveal a card with a value of 1 or more discard it and lose 2 health. So my top card is a starting card.
Mine is as well.
Okay, so that doesn't have an effect. This is not going into effect because we didn't add any dark marks. So I have to lose 2 health and lose 2 health. Okay. Or I don't have a discard pile. Okay. I was just looking at Locomotor. If I had like a healing card in my discard pile, I could put it in your hand, but I don't have a discard pile at the moment. So that's not going to help me. All right, well.
It would help you if you bought the card. If you bought a card, you could one of the cards you buy would
That's
go to your
true.
discard pile.
Yeah, that's true. And I'm going to get 4 influence. So I could buy Lupin and put it in your hand. But the question is whether or not you're just going to get stunned.
Oh, I'm going to get stunned. There's no chance.
Okay. So if I use my Nimbus to get a lightning bolt, and then I will use these 4 to get 4 influence, and then I could just buy Lupin and put him into your hand.
Mm-hmm.
And again, that's with the Locomotor card. And then I think it still goes into my discard pile. So, like, I put it in your hand and then it comes back to me.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
What makes you not think so?
Because when you play a card, it would just go to your discard pile. So you put this card in my hand, I play it, but it would go back to your discard pile?
That's what I'm thinking.
Well, I don't know why it would. Why would you think that?
Because it's my card that I'm putting in your hand.
I don't know. I'm sure there's something that talks about those cards, probably.
Nope. Not that I know of.
Let me see the card. You and your neighbors gain 1. You may move a card from your discard pile to any other hero's hand. Yeah, I think I think you're putting it in my deck now. It's just there until I give it back to you somehow with that card.
We can play it that way. That's fine. And do these things. So no one's at 10. Didn't defeat anybody. Didn't draw extra cards. Ally is available to purchase, so I can grab one of these.
You want to spin the lightning bolt first?
Yeah. And once during your turn, you may reveal the top Dark Arts event and choose whether or not to banish it. I'm assuming reveal is...
Just look at it.
Just look at it,
right? All heroes reveal the top card of their deck. Heroes that reveal a spell discard it and lose 2 life. Well, I have a spell and you have a spell.
I have a spell too, so let's banish that.
So banish it. It's another pile.
Yeah, that's
Here, give it to me. I'll make a pile here.
Okay.
Alright.
So that's removed from the game. So I can use, and I use my so I can grab one of these and then one of these from the bottom 2 shelves. So let's just grab...
you want to grab the wild and complete the other one?
So I think I'm going to grab the wild for my card here. And then grab the purple for my card here.
That makes sense.
And then we'll shuffle these down. Reveal.
Okay.
And
we're going to replace.
That's all she wrote. So yeah, we're replacing with the Bazaar. All she wrote.
My turn?
Yep.
So I draw a Dark Art card. Active hero loses 2 health. All other heroes lose 1. So I'll lose 1. Dementor make me lose a health, which is going to stun me.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to discard. So
you have to discard 3 cards.
3 cards, yep. So I'm going to obviously discard my cloak, because it doesn't matter now I'm stunned.
Healing isn't yeah.
Yep. And I'm probably not even going to buy anything, so I'm probably just going to discard all these. No point in buying anything. I don't know where this came from.
From me on the last turn, but it's gone now because you're done.
Yep.
The Locomotor card gives us each.
Okay.
Galleon. All right.
Okay, so this is my hand.
Mm-hmm.
So I did the dark arts. I did this. This I can't do. This is lose 2 health, but I'm already stunned.
But we do have to do this. We have
Yep.
to get rid of Professor McGonagall.
Okay. And replace.
Brutal. They're self-thinking.
And it goes on this.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And then
Yeah, these have rules where like
and you draw another one.
yeah, you stack up the same ones. Gotta remove her because she's playing with her. Polyjuice potion.
Okay.
All right.
So my turn.
Yes.
So I'm gonna gain a lightning bolt with
Professor Lupin.
Professor Lupin, and then I can give you 3 health.
Right.
So you're gonna get stunned. Then I'm gonna play Hedwig to just get a lightning bolt.
Yep.
And an influence from Alohomora, which is gonna do nothing.
Yep.
And then I'm stunned,
Yeah.
so I'm just gonna.
Well, I would also lose a health for that, but it's fine.
Active hero loses 2 health if you assign 2 or more
All
to a
heroes
villain.
lose 1.
All heroes lose 1. Oh, gotcha.
I mean, it's fine because you can't lose many more. So.
And you could.
And then I could just deal the 1 and
kill
it.
Yeah.
So I'll just lose 1.
Alright. And then I lose my influence.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm done.
Alright.
So I have potions, which I can't do anything, I don't think.
No 1 at 10, didn't defeat anybody, didn't draw cards. Ally is available. And you can collect these for me.
I can?
Yeah.
Well, let's do that.
So we'll do this. So that means this is completed. So I think it just gets put in the discard pile. I guess let me double check any rules specific to that. Until the potion is brewed, by adding gathered ingredients to it, the hero that drew it is restricted on what they can do on their turn. Any hero, not just one who drew it, can add ingredients to the potions card. It doesn't specify, so I'm assuming it just goes in the discard pile.
I would assume.
So this is completed. So this goes in the discard pile for the Dark Arts events.
Mm-hmm. Those go to the discarded. Yep.
And then, did you use your Charms ability? No, because you got stunned. So these just shift down. Those. And that's it. Right? Draw your new hand of 5.
That's it.
Okay. My turn. Reveal one of these guys. Active hero and their neighbors each reveal the top card of their deck. Heroes that reveal an ally discarded and lose 2 health. So I miss that. And you miss as well? Okay. That's nice. I will lose 2 health from the Dementor and lose 2 health from the Inferi.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Well.
Oh, and I got stunned, so there's another dark mark on here.
Yes. And we did the banishing.
We did the banishing, but we didn't do the dark mark
thing.
Okay,
fair enough. Alrighty. So I'm going to use. And your health resets to 10. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. Think I'd like to just go for damage at this point.
Yeah, because I can't save you from being stunned.
You can't save me from getting stunned, and the odds of me getting stunned are real good. So
we gotta get rid of this guy after we get rid of this guy.
Yeah, so I'm gonna choose to use Arnold the Pygmy Puff to gain a lightning bolt. I'm gonna use Bat Bogey Hex to also gain a lightning bolt. I'm gonna assign 1 here. And 1 here.
No, let's go here.
Gonna go here instead?
Yeah.
Okay. And then, because I assigned to 2 different villains, all heroes are going to gain an influence. So you get an influence, I get an influence. And then I have 3 Alohomoras for another 3 influence. So we have 4. And I think I just like to get the Bazoar because it's more healing.
Go for it.
So that's going to go in my discard pile. I'm not using my charm because I just needed all of my cards. So that's fine. I'm going to go through these things. So you are at 10, Miracle. Okay, so we can use this one. Gain a lightning bolt or banish this card to choose any house die to roll.
We've actually missed this a few times because each time one of us would have got stunned, the other person would have been at 10.
Unless something makes us
arts.
lose health, which
Yeah.
I think the only other time I did end up losing health on to dark arts events on your, and this is the last thing on your turn. So
Fair.
all right, so you are at 10. So we could complete the pepper up potion, which would allow us to roll any house die.
Sure.
And then I could re-roll it because of my arithmancy.
Do that.
So let's do that. So we'll complete this guy and use its banish effect right away. So what would you... My turn is essentially over at this point. So what would you prefer to have? Do you want to just go for damage? Do you want to go for a card, an influence?
Well, this thing's still in play, right? It
At the moment.
So probably not damage.
I mean, we can deal damage elsewhere.
But if we assign more than 2 damage to a villain, so we can only... Oh, so you could assign 1. So that would...
Well, yeah, because I did 1 here and 1 here,
Yes.
so we could
That's
do...
fine. So yeah, roll
I
the
mean,
Slytherin
you're
die.
right. We would end up taking more damage.
No,
but...
only if you assign 2 to the same.
Right, but we've already assigned 1 and 1, so if we both get a lightning bolt, we'll assign 2.
Well, mine wouldn't be assigned until my turn, and that thing would be gone.
Oh, I guess that's true.
So yeah, roll a Slytherin
So you want
die.
Slytherin?
Sure.
Okay. And we got a card. I
Which is
could
fine.
choose to re-roll that.
The card's fine.
A card is wasted for me.
Oh, then re-roll it. Oh yeah, right. Your card is wasted.
Damage. Okay. So I will assign my last damage to the Dementor, so we're not
Correct.
activating this. And that's fine. So we used this one and did the thing. We're going to replace that potion with an elixir of life. I'm assuming that doesn't get replaced until the end of the phase, though, so these are discarded. We are defeating a villain, so we get this one. We can just use the
When do
wild.
we defeat the villain?
Maybe
that thing's gone.
Villains are defeated.
Because if this thing says when you defeat a villain, it must be as soon as it takes
So the first
damage.
thing we check is if villains control the location. The second thing we check is whether or not we've defeated villains.
So
But the last thing but that's the end of the turn. And we use so the gameplay rules with with the board is Step 3 is playing your cards, and then step 4 is gathering potions and ingredients, and then step 5 is end of turn. And end of turn is defeating villains.
that would.
So I don't know how. I guess we're going to defeat a villain.
That would make that impossible.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm assuming that because we're going to defeat a villain.
We must be not reading the rule book right or something.
Because your Hogwarts cards also talk about defeating a villain too.
Yeah,
so I think if you're going to
defeat, step 5 said
of ending your turn.
no. This is before end of turn. End of turn is step 4.
Okay.
Step 3 says assign attack to villains. When a number of tokens assigned to a villain equals its health, the villain is defeated. See defeating the villain on page 12 for details.
Okay.
That's in step 3.
So it counts as being defeated but not removed from the table.
No, I think you just remove it immediately.
Because you're not instructed to remove it until the end of the turn.
I don't think that's correct. Defeating a villain. Defeating a villain. When the tokens assigned to a villain equals its health, the villain is defeated. You immediately gain the reward listed on the villain's card and place it in the discard pile. In the space in the center of the board, return the lightning tokens assigned to the villain to the pile. So yeah, it's just immediate. Remove it from the thing. It's right here. Defeating the villain. I think you're overthinking it. And that would make sense with all the cards.
Okay. It says at the end of the turn, the second thing you do is if you assigned enough damage to defeat a villain, replace it. So, all right, but that's fine. So if we do this, then all heroes gain an influence and 2 health. So an influence isn't going to do anything for me.
No, but it's going to be gone, which means that we could have assigned this here
Correct. I could have,
instead.
yes, which is fine. So I did defeat a villain, so we can use the wild, I suppose, down here. It's fine. No extra cards. An ally is available to buy, so we'll put a Hellebore down here. And I used my charms ability, so we could complete this.
Go for it.
Calming Draught, so I can banish this card to remove a dark mark from the location. Let's just do that.
Can't do that.
Oh, sad face. Okay, so all heroes gain an influence and a health.
Okay.
Technically I have 2, but 2 doesn't buy me anything, so they're just discarded. Alright, so this is removed. These are all discarded. And we shift. Alright. So that was this one's the Elixir of Life, and then we're also going to get another Pepper Up. And replacing this Hogwarts card is, the self-inking, so this is going to go on the stack here. And one of the promos, the Eye of Rabbit Harpstring Hum, turn this water into rum. Lose a health to gain 4 influence. And who we got?
Crab and Goyle.
Crab and Goyle. They're not too bad.
Yeah, if a dark arts card causes us to discard, we lose a health.
Yes. Discard any card. Yeah.
Only if a dark art card causes us
Correct.
to discard.
Yeah. Okay. So that is all of the things.
Mm-hmm.
So 1, 2, and I need to shuffle my deck. So I'm done. It is your turn.
Alright, so I'm going to draw.
Yep.
Memory Potion.
Oh, so that's one of the ongoing effect ones.
If there are 2 or more spells available to acquire, discard a card. There are 2 more spells, so now I have to discard a card. Is that how that works?
Yep. And then that's an ongoing effect, so every time.
Okay, so I'm going to discard my owl.
Oh, and it needs 4 different things. Man, that's brutal.
Yeah.
Okay, so that stays in front of you.
Yep. So I'm going to discard my owl. If I discard this card, any 2 heroes each gain... Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, you are going to have that still trigger.
So I'm assuming if there's 2 abilities that happen at the same time, I get to choose the order. So I'm obviously going to lose a health first from doing that. And then if I discard this card, any 2 heroes each gain a lightning bolt, an influence, and a health.
Okay. So lightning bolt, influence, and the health. Nice.
Okay. So this is going to get discarded. Okay. So it's still my turn.
Are those all on your board?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah,
You're going to have a killer turn.
Stuff that happened last time.
Wow.
Okay. So I drew a Dark Arts card. And then I would look at this thing.
We haven't added any strength.
I hadn't added a
Any dark
strength.
marks?
Then I would lose 2 health.
Yep.
So 1, 2.
Yep.
Then nothing.
Yep. And you
then
did
I
that
already
already.
did that. So I can use my top ability, which is a discarded card, to gain 2 influence. So I might as well discard an Alohomora to gain 2.
Yep. Perfect sense.
So I've used a charm.
Mm-hmm.
I can play Firebolt to gain this.
Yep.
And then I can drop 3.
That's not enough to kill him. You need to also use Incendio.
I will also use Incendio.
Yep.
Draw a card. Oops.
Okay.
And we're going to defeat
So we'll
that
defeat
villain.
him, and when we defeat him, we remove 2 dark marks from the location.
Yep. And when I defeat a villain, I gain a influence, which I did that.
Did you? Did you just get another one from defeating him?
From Firebolt.
Okay, you got it. Okay. So yeah, remove 2 of those, and then anytime we're removing, you get an extra lightning bolt, I think, right? Yep.
Okay. And then When do we replace? Is it
At
immediate?
the end of the turn.
Okay. Alright, and then
Throw that lightning bolt on the Dementor.
yeah, that's gonna happen. And then now's the time to buy something that's expensive.
Yeah, and if you buy... Oh, there's nothing for 6, of course. Because then we can get rid of that. The
Nope.
one time you have a ton.
Gain 2 if you defeat a villain, all heroes. Choose any house die to roll. You may spend to flip it to another side. I think I'm just gonna.
Do you have 7?
Yeah. Well, I have 7 on my board, and I still have 2 cards I haven't played yet.
Okay.
So, but I was trying to decide if
You wanted to use a charm or something?
I already used my charm, so I
that's
guess
right.
there's nothing I can do with these. So I
Yeah.
might as well just get 2 influence.
Yep.
So I have 9.
You have 9. Okay.
Um,
So maybe you buy one of the 3s and hope we flop a 6 to be able to get rid of this?
we can do that.
Would you rather have the Polyjuice Potion to copy allies
Yeah.
or Reparo?
The Polyjuice Potion.
Okay.
I've got a bunch of allies.
So, but we don't replace right away.
Right, so that's not.
So that's a not a
moot
valid
point.
strategy. Yeah. So if you don't want to buy that, then don't worry about
No,
it.
I'll still buy it, and then
Okay.
I'll just buy Ron for 5.
Okay.
Oh wait, I had 8.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have an extra, so you could buy one of the 4s and the 5. So you could buy the potions kit, which is gain 2 influence. Take an ingredient from the potions board for each face-up dark arts potion in play, but it does just gain 2 influence right off the bat.
Yeah, let's try it. Let's do Ron and that.
Okay.
Okay. And I am out of cards.
You are. All right, so we'll look at this. So no one's at 10. You did defeat a villain. So maybe take the Hellebore for your potion down there.
Yep.
Didn't draw extra cards. There was...
Yes, I did.
You drew an extra card?
Incendio.
Oh, okay. So then you need, I guess, Wild. There's no longer an ally available to acquire, so we don't have that one. And you did use your Charms ability, so you need either of these. So take the horn probably, because there's less horns on the board. And shuffle these guys down. And we no longer have any in the supply, so that means I take these, turn them upside down, and they become our new supply. All right. So we'll replace these cards here. I have a Wingardium Leviosa and Neville. Then we replace our villain with Tom Riddle. And those are all the things. All right. My turn. Dark Arts card. Ugh. All heroes lose 3 health.
I drew my invisibility cloak.
Oh, so good.
This is my favorite card. It's
I know it is. I think that's like pretty much the single reason you just always play Harry Potter.
Yep.
Okay, so then I have to lose 2 health from the Dementor. Then from Tom Riddle, for each ally in hand, I do have 1. I have to either lose 2 health or discard a card. So losing 2 health would stun me, so we're not going to do that. So we're just going to discard an Alohomora. Because it's still gonna stun me.
Yep.
Oh.
So you might as well just.
All right. Well, I'm
lose 2
just
health.
getting stunned. So horrible.
At least we can remove them now, and there's only 1 on here.
Yeah. All right.
But when you do one, we're gonna lose one of the most expensive cards.
Yeah.
This one says.
We're gonna lose all of these cards.
Oh, well, I guess you might.
I'm not gonna take any damage.
Yeah, yeah, I guess that's the time to do it.
Yeah,
Because you would lose 1 life per card.
right. But I'm gonna be stunned,
Yeah,
so
yellow.
I'm losing these tokens, which sucks.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm just getting stunned. So I have to discard 2 cards, which I suppose is just gonna be Alohamoras, because well, maybe just the Scourgify and an Alohomora. Fine, because then I could potentially buy a thing for 2.
Sure.
All right, so then yes, we have to get rid of all of these 5s and replace them, but not till the end of
No,
my
you
turn.
replace them right now. It
Do
says
we?
it on here. It
Okay.
says replace all cards with the highest.
Those are the 3. So another potions kit, George Weasley, and a Nimbus 2001. Okay. Well, so I got stunned, so add a dark mark onto the location.
Yep.
All right. And that being said, I can't use my charm because I'm stunned. So I'm going to gain 2 health from, I'm sorry, 2 influence from Alohamoras. And I'm just going to use Arnold for a damage. Cool. So I think we just want to work on this jerk.
Yep.
Because he's kind of stunning us. I don't think we have a ton of allies at the moment, to be honest with you, for this to be like a massive problem. We do have some.
But I'm going to actually discard mine before he triggers, so it's not going to matter.
And then with 2 influence, I can just buy a Wingardium Leviosa, which is fine. Put items on top of my deck. It's
Sure.
the worst thing. All right. And that is all she wrote. So we're going to use these. No one's at 10. Did not defeat a villain. Did not draw an extra card. An ally is available. What do you still need?
A leaf.
Either, a leaf or a fly. So we're not going to get either of those. Because I didn't use my charm ability.
Mm-hmm.
So we might as well use the Hellebore down here.
Okay.
Slide. Face. Didn't do this, so that's all she wrote. Placing the Hogwarts card with a Quidditch cure.
Okay. My turn?
Yes.
So do I do this first or draw a card first?
Draw a card first.
Add a strength to the location.
No, that's...
So we're going to add a strength, which is going to trigger this.
Mm-hmm.
For this first time, replace all cards with the highest cost.
So it's just 1.
So I take 1 life. Okay.
And we're replacing with Accu.
Okay. And then this happens. Active hero loses 2, but I have my cloak.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nope. This happens.
Yeah.
If there are 2 or more spells available to acquire, discard a card.
Which there are.
Alright, so I'm going to discard my owl.
Okay.
If you discard this card, any 2 heroes each gain a lightning bolt, influence, and a health.
Okay.
So I'll get it. This, and this. Then I lose 2, but I lose 1.
Well, and you lose 1 from this guy because you discarded a card.
Okay. I thought we did them in order.
This is each time you're having to discard a card.
Okay.
So I think that triggers as soon as you have to discard.
Okay. And then this guy is reach ally in hand after I don't have an ally now because I lost it. So there's that. And then it's my turn.
Yep.
So let's play Incendio to get a lightning bolt and draw a card. And let's discard a card to draw a card.
To gain. Okay.
Once we return, you may
Discard
discard
to
a card
draw.
if you
Yep.
do draw. Hedwig. Let's use Hedwig for a lightning bolt.
Okay.
Choose Nimbus for Firebolt for a lightning bolt.
Okay.
And we'll assign 4. Unfortunately, we're 1 shy.
Yep. That's okay.
And then we'll get two of these. For 3, I'll take
You can do Polyjuice Potion, Quidditch Gear, or Reparo.
take a Polyjuice.
Okay.
And then
I think that's it for
that's it
you,
for
right?
that.
So we're going to do these. So I'm at 10. So we can add a horn down here.
Mm-hmm.
We defeated,
No,
did not defeat. Didn't you do draw an extra card?
I did draw, and I
so,
needed the
and you
leaf.
need the leaf. So you can take that, and then that gets rid of that. All those get discarded. There is an ally available, so let's do the Pepper Up Potion. And you can choose to use the Banish, which is roll any house die, or just gain a lightning bolt. Getting a lightning bolt will kill the Dementor, so that seems good. But we do have to do this in order, so we won't get the bonus of defeating, but we do get that defeat thing. So what happens when we defeat him?
All heroes gain 2 health and remove a strength.
Okay.
So
we're gonna get even another lightning bolt.
Yeah, so this is gonna get defeated. I thought we had a spot for defeated.
Over here.
Oh, okay. So gain 2. Remove a strength, which gets me another lightning bolt.
Yep.
And let's do it on him.
That's fine. Did you remove one?
Yes.
Okay. And then the last one is using a Charms ability, which you did do that. However, we can't use either of these. So maybe just discard a horn, because we've already got a lot of horns on it.
Yep.
All right. Shift and replace. Ready. New potion. Calming Draught.
New Hogwarts card.
Yeah, new Hogwarts card. Professor Slughorn.
New villain.
And new villain.
Bellatrix.
Bellatrix is strange.
I don't know what she does.
Reveal an additional Dark Arts event each turn.
Ugh.
Yeah. And she's 9 health. Okay.
Fun.
That's it. So my turn. So I have to deal 1, which is a potion. If you have an ally in hand, I do not. So that's nice. I have this. And I have to do an extra one because of Bellatrix. Avada Kedavra, I have to lose 3 health. If it would stun me, it's not going to. But I have to reveal another Dark Arts card. Oh lordy, another one of these. All heroes lose 1 health. So 2 potions on me. Alright. I feel like a Bazaar should cleanse you of a bad potion. Okay. Let's use my Nimbus 2000 and just Nimbus 2000 to gain a lightning bolt. Then is let's see, 1, 2. Let's have you maybe gain 3 health.
Yeah.
With my Bazaar, and I draw a card. I got the Locomotor thing. None of these are super awesome.
I mean, you could just give me a Alohomora.
Yeah, that's true. I could. All right. So, Locomotor gives us each an influence, and I can give you one of my Alohomoras. That's fine.
Sure.
Then I have 3 more Alohomoras, but I could choose reveal the top card of the Dark Arts event, a deck, and choose to banish it or not. Let's use that.
Okay. It's a potion.
All right. Potions seem really bad, so let's.
You might want to banish it since we have 2 in play.
Yeah, exactly. So let's get rid of that. And 3 more influence. 5. I could get 6, which is probably worth it to split up my damage.
Go for it.
So we can do, I guess, 1 here, 1 here. And all heroes gain an influence because of that. And I have 6, so I can buy Slughorn, and
Nice.
then we'll achieve this. So 6 buys me Horus Slughorn. That is all she wrote. Neither of us is at 10. Didn't defeat a villain. I did not draw an extra card. There is an ally available, so we can complete this. Oh my gosh. Elixir of Life. Just the usability is any one hero gains 7 health.
You might want to hold on to that.
I think I'm holding on to that. The banish effect is the next hero does not reveal dark arts events.
Hold on to that.
But I think this is just going to my discard pile.
Yeah.
That's a nice little save. And I did use a charms ability. So
You might want to put something on your.
yeah, I think we're gonna put Mandrake Leaf probably here because this is the everybody's always losing 1.
Okay.
See? Okay. And replacing this, I did complete this encounter because I purchased a card with 6 or more. Once per turn, you may discard a card to roll the Slytherin die. So that's an ongoing effect that I have. There's a nice combo with my arithmancy. Now we have this encounter, which is if there are 2 or more face-up dark arts potions in play, which there are going to be, add a strength to the location. Add a dark mark to the location. That's gotta go. To complete that, we have to roll dice and get each of those different results. It's gonna be hard to do. Okay. And then the Hogwarts card that we're replacing is going to be a crystal ball.
Okay.
So we need to get rid of these potions. Stat.
So it's my turn?
Yes.
Alright, so I draw a card. All heroes choose 1. Discard an item or lose 2 health.
I have to actually draw up my hand.
So I'm going to lose 2 health. And then
You have to do an extra one for Bellatrix.
Bellatrix. All heroes lose 1 health. Add a strength to the location. So lose a health. We're going to add a strength. This thing says if there are 2 or more face-up dark art cards, add a strength to the location. So we're going to do that. Okay. Bellatrix. Reveal we did that. For each ally in hand, active hero choose 1. Lose 2 life or discard a card. Well, I will definitely just discard a card. So
Well, if you discard a card, you still lose 1.
I don't care.
Okay.
I will discard a card. Lose 1 life for grab and go. Actually, no. This one is each time a dark arts event
Or villain.
or villain. Okay, so that does work. Okay, that's fine. So that's all of that.
Yep.
My turn. I'm gonna get 3 influence with 3 copies of Alohomora. Actually, maybe not.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Hold
Hover
on.
Charm.
I'm gonna use my hover charm first. Discard a card to draw a card. That was better.
That got it.
I'm gonna use potion kit to gain 2 influence. Take 1 ingredient from each face-up dark arts potion.
Wait, what?
Take 1 ingredient for each face-up dark arts potion.
4 each. not from each.
So 4 each. So I could
So
take
you can take 2.
take 2 ingredients.
Yeah.
So we'll
So
take this one.
yeah, we could clear this one off.
Yep.
So we need a hellebore, the purple, and a horn.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's fine.
Oh
Yep.
wait, hold on. Put this one back. This one's harder to get. No, I
No,
used
you
a
just
charm.
have to use a charm
Yeah,
ability.
all right.
So,
I was
you
trying.
already did it.
Or I could do this one, which is defeat a villain, which is not what we're gonna do, and this is a wild.
That's fine.
Because we're gonna get this one.
Yep, that's fine. Yeah, I think that's fine.
I don't see why not.
Yep.
It doesn't say.
There are certain ones that require the use of a wild, but I still think wilds count as one.
I agree.
So, yep, so we get rid of this one, which is nice.
And this card goes away. And I thought there was a thing.
You still got 2 influence. Did you get that?
Yes.
Okay. We have to roll the house die.
I thought there was something that happened if you got rid of a dark arts potion, but maybe not.
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna play Loomis, which is gain a lightning bolt, and any one hero gains 3 health, so I'll let you gain 3.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna play
Ron,
which is gain 2 lightning bolts.
Okay.
And all heroes gain 1, which will be you and me. And then I have 2 more Alohamoras, so just 2 more. I'm going to use 5 with my flying lessons to remove a strength from this location.
Okay.
Which will give me a lightning bolt for
Yep.
Harry Potter.
Yep.
And then I'm going to use 4 lightning bolts to defeat Riddle.
Sure. Or do you want to just drop all of that on Bellatrix?
I'm going to defeat Riddle.
Extra.
All heroes choose one. Gain 2 health or search your discard pile for an ally and put it into their hand.
So that does literally nothing.
It does something for me.
Okay.
So gain 2. All heroes choose one.
I understand. I don't have a discard pile and I'm at max health.
Gotcha. All right.
So,
well, he's gone.
It literally does nothing.
Keep dropping
It's fine.
lightning bolts.
Just leave it. It's fine.
And I'm gonna take this ally.
Sure.
And I can't play it now. It just goes in my hand.
It's still your turn.
Oh right. Yeah, cause we haven't moved on.
Yeah, it's still your turn.
So yeah,
so you can use it.
I'm gonna get a lightning bolt, and then 3 health. 1, 2, 3, and I'll drop a lightning bolt here, and then I'll be done.
All right. So you lose that last influence. All right. So heroes at 10. I am at 10. So we get this level, which we could complete. Oh no, these were discarded. Right? Oh
yep.
no.
No, they were not.
They have to be because Hellebore is not. All right. So we can. I think getting the Calming Drought. So the Calming Drought's banish effect is removing a dark mark from a location.
So why aren't we starting here?
We are. I'm choosing which one we want to pick.
Oh, okay. I think what we need to do is just put that stuff there, get rid of the potion.
All right,
Ignore
that's a fair statement. Okay, so we'll grab this one here. We defeated it, but we already used those. Did you draw an extra card this turn?
Yes, because I used my my
that's
charm.
Right. Okay, so we'll use a wild. Ally is available, so we can complete this.
Yep.
And you used your charm, so we can put a horn.
Yep.
Okay. Slide down. Assuming out. So we'll grab these guys. Okay. That's all she wrote. So you're not buying anything because you only had the one influence. So we'll reveal a new villain.
Each time strength is added to a location, remove a lightning bolt from all villains.
Lucius. Alrighty. Those are both super annoying.
Okay.
He's very annoying when Bellatrix is out. Alrighty. My turn. So reveal a card. Gosh, another freaking potion. All heroes lose 1 health. And another card from Bellatrix. Active hero and their neighbor each choose one, either lose 3 health or discard all items in their. I'm assuming if I don't have any items, I couldn't choose that.
It actually says discard all items. I think you could choose to discard
Alright.
all items,
I'm
which
going
is
to
0.
choose to discard all items and discard no cards.
It doesn't say discard all items or do this.
It does. Choose one. Either lose 3 health or discard all items.
Right, but you get to choose one. It doesn't say resolve this or this. It says choose
That's true.
one.
Yeah. Alright. So we'll see what you have to do for that.
It doesn't say if you can't do one, you must do the other.
That's true.
It just says choose one.
That's true.
So discard all items or?
Or lose 3 health.
Alright. Okay.
Alright. If you discard a card, you have to lose health from him.
Okay.
Alright. That is all she wrote with those guys. And all the villains. I'm going to use my Bat Bogey Hex probably to just get damage. I don't know that us healing 1 is that important. So that.
The only thing healing 1 does is allow you to get an extra thing because you bet 10.
I guess that's true. But neither of us are really dealing any damage.
No.
For a while.
The only thing that would matter is you could buy this card, get a potion ingredient, guarantee get rid of that, but you might still be able to get rid of it anyway.
Yeah. I'm just gonna get a damage. Okay, and then I have Wingardium Leviosa plus 3 Alohamoras. I'm gonna choose. Oh, so this is a one-time only that I get to roll the slip. Okay.
No, it's every turn.
No.
Each turn.
Oh, discard a card to do it. Oh, okay, fair. That's fine. So I will discard an Alohomora to roll the Slytherin die. Lightning Bolt seems fine.
Yep.
Then
because you rolled a lightning bolt, it counts.
That's true, but it would mean we don't take these.
Why would it say that?
That's how they work. In lieu of getting the result, you put the token there.
Hmm.
So we could do that.
Or you just put 1 token there?
Yeah, you put the lightning bolt result here. There are proxy tokens. So instead of getting the result of the die, you put this on the
lose
card.
2 lightning bolts to put 1 lightning bolt there?
To put that token there, yes.
Okay.
But we have to do it at some point. The die always generates those results for everybody.
Mm-hmm. Fine. So I'll just keep it for now until we get rid of Bellatrix.
Okay. So not doing this.
Yeah.
That's fine. I can always do it on demand. And Slytherin is weighted, obviously, to lightning bolt. So, all right. So if the question, I think we probably, does an extra influence help you in any way?
It will guarantee that it would most likely guarantee that I could remove a strength from the location.
Okay. So then I could split these up and use Janine's ability.
Go for it.
So we'll do 1 and 1, and each hero gains influence. Then I'll gain 2 influence from Alohamoras and 1 from a Wingardium Leviosa, and I can put items on top of my deck this turn. So I could just get the potions kit and put it on top of my deck. Fine. Alrighty. I could actually use my charm to move a damage from one villain or creature to another. So let's stack up Bellatrix. I think that is everything I can do. So, not at 10, not defeating. Didn't draw an extra card. There is an ally available. So we can drop this down here. And I used a charm. So we can complete this, which the banish effect is removing a what?
Or you could put that on your thing. Your dark art potion that's in play. Hitting you every turn.
Hitting us every turn.
I feel like the dark arts potions are way better than these cards.
Okay. So just drop this one here because I can't use it twice.
This is the thing you grabbed.
Was it?
Yes.
Okay. Got these here. Okay. I thought I grabbed them. Okay.
The fly was there.
Alright. So I can drop those there. That's fine. That's all she wrote.
Okay.
So replacing the Hogwarts card. Another potions kit.
Yeah.
No new villains or anything, so I think that's all she wrote. Draw up.
Alright, so it's my turn. All heroes choose one. Discard a spell or lose 2 health. So I guess I'll discard a spell.
I'll discard a little more. Oh, although it still makes me lose. I'd rather just lose.
I'd almost rather not. I'd actually rather lose to 2 health because then I can't remove a strength, which is more important. So, 1, 2.
Yep.
And then an extra card. Active hero loses 1 health and cannot assign more than 1 lightning bolt to each villain this turn.
Okay.
And then each time strength is added, no. If there are 2 or more face-up, there is not, and I didn't discard, so we're fine.
You're good.
Alright, so it's my turn, so I have 5.
Yep.
So I can't even risk using my charm because I could whiff, so just 4 influence. Well, you're gonna use 5.
Flying lesson.
Use my flying lesson, which is gonna remove a dark mark, which is gonna give me a lightning bolt.
I think Bellatrix is worse right now.
Cannot assign more than 1 lightning bolt to each villain this turn. So
that's fine because I can move it around.
And then I can't do anything else. So hero at 10, no.
Nope.
Defeat a villain, no. Draw an extra card, no.
There is an ally available.
There is an ally available.
So this completes this.
Perfect.
So let's do that. And you did not use your charm, so you don't get. And I didn't buy anything, so no.
And I'm done.
Alright. Start of my turn. Dark Arts card. Active hero loses a health and discards a card. Okay. So I'm going to discard an Alohomora. I'm going to have to discard him. And second, Dark Arts card because Bellatrix. All heroes lose a health and cannot draw extra cards this turn. Another one. And that's all she wrote. Okay. So she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she needs 4 more. Odds aren't great. Okay, so let's start with Forest Slughorn. All heroes choose to either gain 1 health or gain 1 influence.
You'll gain a health.
I'm gonna get an influence because then I will actually. No, I'm gonna gain. I'll probably be able to. All right, then we're going to use. So Horus lets me roll the Slytherin die.
Mm-hmm.
Card. Is that okay, or do we want me to re-roll?
I mean, cards are always good, but you still have a hand, so it's kind of up to you.
Let's re-roll.
Okay.
All right. That's Horus. Then my Nimbus is going to give me another lightning bolt. 2. Potions kit is just going to give me 2 influence because there is not dark arts potion anymore. The Scourgify allows me to gain 1 health and banish a card from my discard pile, which I'm going to just banish an Alohomora from my discard pile. Then I think I just
Put 2 on Bellatrix.
split because then we each get an influence.
I really just put 2 on Bellatrix and kill her. 7.
Okay.
Oh no, you can't kill her.
Yeah, I won't kill her.
Okay, that's fine.
So I think that's better at the moment. I can look at the top card of the Dark Arts deck and that was a He Who Must Not Be Named.
That's a good one to get rid of.
Yeah. And I think we're good there. So I'm going to use these 3 to just get a crystal ball.
Go for it. It's not the greatest card while you have... Oh, it doesn't affect him. Never mind.
It doesn't, yeah. Okay. I think those are all of my things.
The potions.
So no one's at 10. Didn't defeat. Didn't draw an extra card. There is an ally available. So I guess we'll just drop this over here. And I used my charms ability. So, oh, well, I guess that was done.
Yeah.
And then we can do this and we can complete it. Any 2 heroes gain 2 health or banish it and have all heroes draw a card. Doesn't seem super helpful now. So I'll just have that go in the discard pile. Health is not bad.
Yep.
Honestly, so. Alright. And new potion. New Hogwarts card. We are done.
Okay. My turn.
You are up.
I'm going to draw a card. Active hero cannot gather potion ingredients. Add a strength to the location.
That's enough.
So we're going to add a strength.
Which is going to heal 1 from everybody. All the villains.
Mm-hmm. And then,
Sad face.
Extra Dark Arts card.
Yep.
Active hero and their neighbors discard a card. And add a strength to the location.
And this is each time, so he's going to heal them again. And I have to just discard any card.
I'm going to discard my owl.
I discard my Alohomora.
So everybody gets a lightning bolt, an influence, and a health.
Stupid Lucius.
And then
So rude.
this thing, if there are 2 or more, nope.
More potions.
And we did all these. Okay. So, my turn.
Yep.
So, I'm in the middle, so I'm going to discard this to draw a card. I'm going to get 2 lightning bolts. And all heroes gain 1 health. I'm going to get a lightning bolt with Hedwig.
Okay.
Put
Will that be?
5 on Bellatrix.
Yep. So what's the effect we get from that?
All heroes may search their discard pile for an item and put it into their hand. Remove 2 strength from the locations.
I might just take that crystal ball that I just got.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And then this is 3 influence. For a invisibility cloak and a potions kit. We're going to spend 5 on flying lessons to remove a strength. And I gain a lightning bolt. And then gain a lightning bolt. No, she's dead. And
Yep.
all these are gone.
Thank you.
And
Lucius.
put them on Lucius.
Definitely Lucius.
And then I can't gather potion ingredients, so my turn is done, except for replacing this
Okay.
with Professor
Quirrell.
I think just does 1.
Yeah, he just does 1 to us every turn.
He's like the first villain.
Mm-hmm.
And I have exactly 5 cards.
Right, and you weren't allowed to gather potion ingredients this turn? Was that your thing?
Correct.
Okay. You got it. My turn. I only have to do 1 of these, unless it makes me do extras. Active hero discards a card, cannot use their charms ability, and add a dark mark onto the location. Rough.
Which means he's going to heal?
Yep,
Is
he's
he
gonna heal
1 or 2?
1.
1.
So I have to discard a card. So I guess I'm going to discard an Alohomora. I have to lose a health because of Crab and Goyle. And I have to lose a health from Professor Quirrell.
We definitely need to get the Harry Potter back sleeves.
Yeah. They're different, I know. Yep, the potions cards are a different saturation than the Hogwarts cards as well, so all the printings are a little bit different. Okay. That was the bad stuff, so now it's my turn. I'm going to choose to use the Elixir of Life to have any one hero gain 7 health. Suppose I will just
To yourself.
choose myself.
Yeah. Go up to 10. That's sweet.
The question is if I want to use... Oh, I can't even use my charm this turn, so yep, that's fine. So go to 10. Any one hero gains 3 health, so I'll have you gain 3 health, and I draw a card. Arnold, my pick-me-puff. So we'll use Arnold to give me a lightning bolt. My potions kit will give me 2 influence. And Locomotor gives me an influence, and I can put a card from my discard pile into your hand. Sure. Is there anything in particular
Doesn't
helpful
matter
for you?
I don't think so.
I could just give you my big ally.
Well, that's always helpful.
That's always good. All right.
I do have a Holly Juice Potion in my hand.
Nice.
So
all right, fair enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4 influence. Think.
It's a lot of good cards.
I think I buy George because I have the ability to reroll die every time I roll it.
Sure.
So let's grab that. Let's grab George. And dealing damage. Let's just go on Lucius. Double up. Unless you need the extra influence.
Nope.
Alright, and wasn't discarding a card. So we are done there. We do have someone at 10 health. We have no potions on the table, so I guess we'll just do this. Then, defeating a villain didn't do. Draw an extra card.
You did.
I did do that. So, let's drop this down here, I guess. Ally is available, so we can complete this one. Banish this card. Any 2 heroes gain 2 influence and 2 health. That's not super great right now. I'll just put it on my discard pile, I guess. That just health.
Sure.
And then I could not use my Charms ability, so that's not active. New potion. And that's all she wrote. Oh, new Hogwarts card. Cauldron. Alrighty.
Done?
Mm-hmm.
Draw a card. Beyond the Veil, active hero and neighbors each lose 3 health for each hero this stuns. Add an additional strength to the location.
Okay. So it's just
Lose
1,
3.
2, 3. And that's it. Only one.
Okay. And then we would do this, which there isn't.
Correct.
Coral makes you lose 1. This guy, nothing. This guy, nothing.
Correct.
Alright, so it's my turn.
Yes.
Alright, so I'm going to play Professor Lupin to gain a lightning bolt and gain 3 health. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to Polyjuice Potion him to gain a lightning bolt and have you gain 3 health.
Sure, go up to 10. That's...
So those will go in my discard. Then I'll play Horus Slugborn, and all heroes choose one. Gain a health, or gain an influence.
So gaining an influence.
I think I will gain an influence as well.
I'm at max health.
Then I'm gonna use my top charm to discard an Alohomora to gain 2 influence. I'm gonna use Incendio to get a lightning bolt and draw a card. Use Alohomora to gain an influence. Ron, gain 2 lightning bolts.
Did you want to use your charm, or did you already?
I already used my charm.
Ah, okay.
Gain 2 lightning bolts, and if you defeat a villain, gain a health. All heroes gain a health.
But you're not defeating.
I am.
Oh yeah, you are.
Alright, so I'm gonna do that now. So 4 on him.
Just yep.
So we all gain a health. He's defeated. And when he is defeated, all heroes gain an influence. Remove 1 strength from the location, which gives me a lightning bolt for Harry Potter's ability. And then
Work on Quirrell, I guess.
yeah, I'm gonna work on Quirrell.
Did you roll the Slytherin die from Slughorn?
I did not roll that die. It is the Slytherin die. Okay. And then five.
I mean, you could just remove.
I know.
Clear that off, or you could buy something for.
Or a thing for 2 and 3.
That's true. You could do that. That's how math works.
I'm gonna take Reparo,
okay.
and I'm gonna take a Cauldron for 5.
Got it. Hogwarts cards. Scourgify.
Yep.
And an owl.
So you're getting ahead of us because we got to do all this stuff before we place anything.
Fine. Okay.
So this is hero at 10 health.
Which I am.
So we get a leaf.
These are all discarded. Alright, so yep, we can put a leaf here.
and then defeated a villain, which we did. So
Yep.
another
So we can
leaf.
put a
Yep.
yes.
And then draw an extra card,
You
which
did
I
that.
did.
So we can complete
Yep.
this, which the banish effect is removing a dark mark from the location.
And what's the draw effect? What's the regular
Draw a
thing?
card. You want to put that in your description?
I will.
Okay. Ally is available, so I guess we'll drop a wild here.
Yep.
And you use your charm.
Yep. So we
we
got.
can do this one, and
got
this is this almost the same. So you can banish, remove a dark mark from the location, or all heroes gain influence and health.
Influence and health. Wait. Oh. Or.
The deck effect is influence and
Yeah.
health. The
So
banish
just put them in
effect.
deck.
Okay.
Well, that was good. We got all 6 shells.
Yeah.
In that turn.
Yeah, we did.
And we're gonna be out.
Out. Flip these guys over.
You almost need like a little like
Cauldron
or something.
Okay. So our new Hogwarts cards again are Scourgify and Errol the Owl. The new potion cards, Elixir of Life again, and Amarantia.
New villain.
New villain. Ooh. Corbin Yaxley. So each time a villain causes the active hero to lose health, they lose an additional health. Good.
Okay.
That's going to happen. Okay, so Professor Quirrell just became a Dementor.
Are you putting banish cards here?
No, discard.
Oh, okay. This is my banish pile.
Yeah. I think this is our banish pile.
I don't know. I just confused. I saw a little bit more in there.
This is a banish pile. Oh, because I banished. So.
No big deal.
No, yeah, this is our banish pile. Sorry, yes.
It's fine.
Because these are all the other cards that got pulled out from.
Okay. It's fine.
Okay. Think that's it, right? My turn?
Yep.
Okay. Dark Arts card. Imperio. Active hero chooses another hero to lose 2 health. So you have to lose 2 health, and after
I have an invisibility cloak, so lose 1.
Okay. Each time a villain only. So that's not going to come into play. Active hero and their neighbors discard a card.
Okay. I'll discard my owl. And when I discard this card, any 2 heroes each gain a lightning bolt, an influence, and a health.
Nice. We have to add a dark mark onto the location.
Okay.
So thankfully Lucius is gone.
Yeah. Okay.
So Quirrell is going to make me lose 1 health. Corbin is going to make me lose an extra. And I lost 1 health because I discarded a card from that.
And so would I have.
Yep. Okay. I think that's all of the things. Alrighty. I'm going to choose to banish the Amarantia. Any 2 heroes gain 2 influence and 2 health.
Okay.
Banished. And I'll use Scourgify just to gain a health. Actually, yeah. The thing.
You can also discard a card.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll discard
die.
a card to roll the die. So I'll discard a card to roll the Slytherin die. Lightning bolt. Do we want the bolts or do we want to start applying results here?
You could apply results there.
Okay.
So just put 1 lightning bolt there.
Drop a lightning bolt down there. I feel like we're in an okay position at the moment, so
Yeah, I agree.
it's not a terrible time to try and start dropping these. Okay. And Let's gain another lightning bolt from Arnold the Picky Puff. And another resource. Okay. So we have 6 influence. I think. Got to discard 1 if you discard a spell, gain 2 influence, or search your file for an item and put it in your hand. Let's buy Professor Trelawney for 4 and Scourgify for 2.
Okay. Then
All those.
potions. Heroes at 10.
Are you at 10?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So this one needs a wild, so I guess let's do that.
Defeat a villain? No.
Nope.
Draw an extra card? I don't think so.
No, I did not do that.
An ally is available? Yes.
So Horn can go here.
And then you used your charm ability?
Did
no.
not use it because there's no point really
That's
in
it.
moving damage. So that's it. All right. That is all she wrote. So new Hogwarts cards. Ringo and Hagrid.
My turn.
Yes.
Draw a card. Active hero loses 1 health. Reveal an additional dark art card. Active hero loses 1 health and discards a card. So I'll lose a health. I will discard a Alohomora, which will cost me to lose another health.
And it'll actually be double because Corbin actually says each time a villain causes the active hero to lose a health, they lose an additional.
Okay, so I need another.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
So
and then
Coral.
Then Coral what?
This doesn't activate. So Coral makes you lose 1, but it's going to be 2 because of Corbin.
Okay.
Oh, actually, you have your cloak. So gain 2 back. Okay.
No.
No?
No. Yes. Okay.
Because each of those only hits you for 1 instead of hitting 2.
Yes.
Yay, cloak.
Mm-hmm. So it's my turn.
Yes.
I'm actually going to use Hedwig to gain 2 health.
Okay.
I'm going to discard Alohomora to gain 2 influence. I'm going to use my invisibility cloak to gain an influence.
Okay.
I will... I'll spend 5. To remove a strength.
Okay.
She'll give me a lightning bolt. 5 here. Put 2 lightning bolts on Coral.
Got it.
And I can't do this, so
Yep,
this will get
fine.
wasted. And then hero at 10, no. Defeat a villain, no. Draw an extra card, yes. No.
No, you didn't.
Ally to buy, yes.
Can't use either of these, so I guess let's here. And you did use your charms ability, so let's here.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
And then I'm done.
That's it. Yep. My turn. Active hero loses a health, and we have to add a dark mark onto the location.
Okay.
I'm going to lose 1 for Professor Quirrell, but it's going to be 2 because of Corbin. And was not... Oh, actually, didn't draw my new hand. 2, 3, 4, 5. So did not have to discard a card. So we're good there. Let's grab Nimbus 2001 to get Lightning Bolt. We're going to assign... Quirrell needs what? One more?
One.
Okay, so we'll do the one to him, which is going to defeat him, which gives me an influence because of the Nimbus. And what's the effect from him?
All heroes gain an influence and a health.
Nice. Influence health. Alrighty. Let's discard an Alohomora to roll the Slytherin die. Card. I can re-roll that.
You want us to re-roll for a result we can use?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I'll re-roll it. Money, which I'll choose to do that, I think. Because money is a harder one to hit. And we don't really need it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I could use this Restorative Mandrake to have its each gain 2 health, which is obviously not super great, or have everybody draw a card, which is the banish effect.
You banish, draw cards.
Yeah, I agree. So banish and draw. I'll use my Crystal Ball to draw 2 cards and discard 1. I'm going to discard an Alohomora. I will use the Alohomoras to get 2 influence. Let's use George. Gain a Lightning Bolt. If another hero has a Weasley in hand, which nobody does, I roll the Gryffindor die. Last part of his thing. Oh, so I can do this. I think that's totally worth it.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be that. So we don't complete that till the end of my turn.
Mm-hmm.
At 7, for my charm, I can reveal and most likely banish the top card of this. Heck yeah. I don't know why you would never not banish cards. I have a bunch of damage I can assign. So I can do... Is another influence helpful to you?
I mean, sure.
It's up to you.
Yeah.
I can... So we could do 1, 2, 3 there and 1 here, which gives everybody influence.
Mm-hmm.
Then, so I've got 5, which there's just stuff for 4 at the moment. How about... I'll just grab the Accio. Fine. 4.
Okay.
So all of these are in my discard pile.
Alright, so then potions.
Then potions.
So I have 10.
You do have 10.
You gave me one. Well, no, Quirrell gave me one when he died.
Yeah, so that's just going to get discarded, which is fine. Defeating a villain, I did that.
Yep, so it's
So
wild.
we could complete either one of these. The banish here is any 2 heroes gain 2 influence and 2 health.
You're going to get this to complete this one, so you might as well complete that one.
Okay. So maybe I'll just put this in my discard pile to save for later.
Alright. Draw a card.
I did do that, so we'll complete this one.
Correct.
Which, that's the heal 7 one.
Sure.
So I'll just leave that in my discard pile. And the rest of them are, I guess we can still choose. There's still an ally available.
Just leave it.
I guess the question is, do we have to do something with it?
I don't think so.
We can choose.
Yeah, so just leave them all.
So we can leave them. That's fine.
Just grab 3 other
3 new ones. Alrighty.
and 2 new
So
cards.
2 new potions. Aging. And aging. Double aging. New Hogwarts card. Checkables. New villain. Draco. That is all she wrote. So we did this. So I get this effect. Once per game, you may discard this card, then all heroes draw a card. That's a once per game effect.
It's pretty weak sauce.
Yeah, very weak sauce. Considering how hard it is to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's super weak sauce. Alright, the last encounter. For each face-up villain, active hero loses a health unless they discard a card. Oh, that's rough. To complete it, assign 6 damage to this card in 1 turn. Wow.
For each face-up villain, active hero loses a health unless they discard a card. They just lose 1 health unless they discard a card?
For each villain. So wreck your hand
Yeah.
or take 3.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
Potentially, or a combination thereof. Yeah. So we need to get rid of that before we bring Voldemort out.
Yeah.
Honestly, and we have to do 6 in 1 turn, which is super hard.
Mm-hmm.
That's rough. I'm gonna do no damage next turn, essentially.
Yeah, so the other thing we can do is just try to, there's only a handful of villains left. This card becomes kind of irrelevant once there's only 1 villain left.
Sure, but then we're gonna have 4 villains while that's in play. We have to get rid of this before we can kill Voldemort.
Yeah, so if we kill all the villains and just Voldemort's left, then this thing only hits you for
I understand,
1.
but Voldemort's face up. So as soon as we get through 2 more villains, we're then going to have 4 villains face up at one time.
Sure.
That's kind of my point.
Gotcha. Oh.
So I guess let's see what we could do damage-wise.
Okay.
Your turn. Essentially, if at any point in time we can do 6, we just...
Okay.
Because it has to be in 1 turn, which...
That's pretty hard to do.
Yeah.
Alright, you done?
Yeah, it's your turn. You revealed that this was your card. Wasn't it?
I didn't draw a card, I didn't do anything.
Oh, okay.
Devil's Snare. Active hero cannot gather potion ingredients, and then you add a strength to the location.
Okay. Which means, yeah, Draco activates.
Each time strength is added, active hero loses 2 health.
Which it's going to be 3 because of Corbin.
Each time the active hero comes... Okay, so there's another health. And then, so I did that.
Then you have to do that, yeah.
For each face-up villain, lose a health or discard a card. Yeah. Gotta figure out my turn. So
you gotta do that in it.
Okay.
So I do have a Bazaar of a gain 3 health in my hand. So if you just wanted to just lose all the health, I could give it right back to you.
There's still a ton of damage we're taking.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll discard 2 cards.
Oh.
Lose 1 health.
Okay.
Actually, 1. I'll discard 1 card. Okay. Alright. So then that's all done.
Yep.
This one says each time a dark arts card or villain. Okay, it wasn't a dark arts card, it was this.
Correct.
Alright, so then I'm fine there. So now it's my turn.
Yes.
So I can... All heroes choose 1, gain an influence or a health. I'm going to choose health. And then roll the green die. Everyone gains an influence. Then we'll discard an Alohomora to use my charm. Play Potions Kit to gain 2.
Yep.
Use 5 to remove a strength. Gain a lightning bolt.
Do you maybe want to give it to me so I can try to load up on lightning bolts?
Yeah, sure. I gain a lightning bolt. 2 Alohomoras. Doesn't do anything. So I'll just put a lightning bolt here. And I'm
You
done.
could have. Could you have done the discard draw?
Already did that.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I'm done.
So these things.
Yep.
So no one's at 10. Didn't defeat. Did you draw an extra card?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, can't use either of these. So I guess just.
Maybe get rid of the leaf because that's the only one.
That's fine. Ally is available, so that. And you use charms, right? So your charms ability. So we could do one of these, which the effect is banish this card, then any 2 heroes each gain a lightning bolt. So let's
Perfect.
just get that off, and let's see if we have me do 6 in one turn. It's going to be a stretch, but that's a possibility. All right, so new potion. And I think that's it.
Yep.
So, Dark Arts card. For each card with a value of 4 or more in hand, I have to lose a health. I have 2. So, lose 2 health. I don't have a choice.
And okay.
Alright. Then none of those guys.
Then you have to discard a card for each face-up villain.
Oh, that's right.
Or lose a health.
Or lose a health. Okay. So I think.
Do you have your card that heals 7 in your discard pile?
I do. So I'm gonna put it in your hand. Yeah.
So you might want to
so
just go
I
down to
think-
1 health, and then I can heal you 7. So you're gonna lose 3 for this.
Yeah. So I'm thinking I could just. Yeah, that's fine. I could do that. I could just
you're gonna lose
3.
4 because he will. This one is each time a dark. No, you won't.
No,
lose
if I
that.
just lose 3, then I
Yep,
don't.
yep.
So let's just do that. And that doesn't trigger off of this.
Correct.
All right, so we'll just do that. So the first thing I'm going to do is the locomotor, which is going to give us both an influence. And I can move a card from my discard pile to your hand. So I'm going to put that elixir of life in your hands. Then I'm going to do a Bazaar to have you heal 3. And I draw a card, which I have no deck, so I actually have shuffle. I'm going to choose to gain a lightning bolt with my Bat Bogey Hex.
I would discard the Wingardium Leviosa to roll the green die.
Correct. That's exactly what I'm going to do. So draw. I'm gonna discard this encounter to draw again.
Yeah.
We both draw a card.
Yeah.
And another little. Okay. So that's removed. What am I at? I'm at 3. Okay, so I can roll the Slytherin die multiple times. So I can use my charm to roll, just to discard a card and roll the Slytherin die. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Yep.
And I guess still get a card. Alright, so we card. That's fine. It's Arnold, so that's gonna give me a lightning bolt anyway. Then I'm going to discard a card to this encounter to roll the Slytherin die. Lightning bolt. That's what we want. I'm still short. Still short 1.
Do any of these items give you a lightning bolt? No.
Not the turn I buy them.
Well, you have Wingardium Leviosa puts on top of your deck, so
right, but that's I can't draw a card. So sad. I guess none of the villains give us extra lightning bolts, do they? But do they remove dark marks? They do. So then I can get an extra lightning bolt from you.
But you would have to deal him 6.
But then, that's right. Then I have to deal all the damage if they're not here. Man, 6 in 1 turn is just
Mm-hmm.
rough. All right. Well, we're gonna use the potions kit. Gain 2 influence. We're using Guardian Leviosa to get. All right. So I guess I'm just gonna deal the damage.
You might as well just kill this guy.
Yeah. So he needs 3.
Yep.
Okay. And when we do that, all heroes gain 2 health. And we remove a dark mark. So I guess give it to yourself because
Yep.
it's gone. And the last 2 it's on Draco or something?
Sure.
Okay. I think that's all of the things. I guess I can buy something.
Yeah.
I suppose I could put the Quidditch gear on top of my deck.
Sure.
It's not the worst. And then just put Errol in my discard pile.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a cycler.
Okay. And potions things. So you're at 10,
Yep.
so we can do this.
Mm-hmm.
Defeated a villain, so we can. I did draw an extra card.
Yep.
So we can complete this. It removes one of these from a location, or I can just put it in my deck.
Go for it.
Ally available, true. And I use my Charms ability, so we can do this one too. Banish any 2 heroes, each gain a lightning bolt.
Yeah.
So let's do that. And then I'll just assign that lightning here.
Mm-hmm.
Shift things down. I'll need one more, so.
I actually don't think you can assign this because we're past that step, so I think you just get it.
That's possible.
Pretty sure that's correct. There's a lot of order operations now that this game's more complicated with all this stuff.
Are. So new potions.
Okay.
And new Hogwarts cards.
Mm-hmm.
Sirius. Techo. Then new villain. Narcissa. So we got the new Draco's mom. Each time a dark mark is added to the location, the active hero has to discard a card. Well, that's a nasty little combo.
Okay.
All right. That is all she wrote.
Active hero loses 2 health.
And it's just 2. Yep.
For each face-up villain, active hero loses 1 health unless they discard a card. I'm going to discard a card for my ally, which means each hero gains a lightning bolt, an influence, and a health. So influence, lightning bolt, and a health. And then there was something about discarding.
Him,
But
it's
that
not
was
to
from
this,
this,
right.
so we're fine.
But you have to do it for the other villains too. You only did 1.
Right. That's fine.
So you either have to lose. It's 2 more activations.
Yep, I'm just deciding.
Yep.
So I can discard. No, I'll just lose a health. I'll just lose a health. It's
Okay.
fine. Alright, so
You got it.
my turn.
So yeah, these are not triggering.
Those are not triggering.
Yep.
Okay, so now I can Incendio. So that's 6 lightning bolts.
All right.
And then I can draw a card.
So you're gonna assign all 6 of those here.
Yep.
So let's just drop all of those here. Okay. Nice.
Okay. Invisibility cloak. Elixir of life. Choose one. Any one hero gains 7. Hedwig. I will I'll just gain health. I'm gonna discard Alohomora to gain 2.
Yep.
Spend 5 to remove a strength. Which gets me a lightning bolt.
Yep.
And gain a health. Take any 2 potion ingredients.
Oh, cool.
So,
Assuming you can just assign them, so yeah.
I assume that's what that means.
I would assume so too.
So this one is gain 1 or banish this card, and then any 2 heroes each gain a lightning bolt. Or any 2 heroes gain 2 health. We don't need health, so let's take this one.
All
so
right.
we're gonna take.
You need the purple and the brown.
Okay.
Yep. And so then, yep. And then
I'm just gonna banish this, and then each 2 heroes gain a lightning bolt.
All right.
Here's the banish. Then, I'm just gonna play Reparo to draw a card, I think.
Sure.
Draw a card or banish this card. I'm just gonna draw another card.
Okay.
And then 2 resources, which I can't spend, so.
Correct.
We're done with that. 2 lightning bolts on Mr. Draco.
Sure.
And then at the end of the turn, I can do this.
Yep. Well, we do these two. So,
yeah.
Hero is at 10, so that's true.
Mm-hmm.
We defeated. We're defeating. No, we're not defeating. You did draw an extra card, so we can complete this one.
Mm-hmm. Which is gain health, so I'll just put it in my deck.
All right. All right.
Do you want to banish one of these so that we?
I guess we could, because we had a few of them already.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. That's what happens.
Okay.
Okay.
And then there's only 2 cards left.
Yeah. So, yep. There's that. This is the last one. Those are our 2 new potions.
Oh, there's 1 left.
Yeah, there's 1 card left. Yep. So we get this. And the reward. Once per game, you may discard this card to remove a dark mark from a location.
Well.
Yeah. This one is so much better.
It's the first one.
Yeah. Crazy. Okay. And those are all of the things. Done. So my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Active hero loses 2 health. None of the other guys are going to trigger.
Did you lose your 2 health?
I did.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let's start by... So he is... Okay. So let's discard Alohomora to roll the Slytherin die.
Mm-hmm.
Lightning bolt.
I wouldn't kill him.
Okay. Then let's... I'm just going to use this regular effect to gain 2 health of the Amarantia potion. Quidditch is going to give me a lightning bolt. Influence, Accio. I will have search your deck for an item. Search your discard pile for an None of those items are super. Influence. Alright. So you want me to just divvy up damage here? So I can do 1 here. And just the rest on...
Yeah, that's fine. Kill him.
You want me to kill him?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, he has no reward right now, because we have nothing here.
Fair. If I kill him, we all draw a card, so that's not the worst thing.
Yeah,
right?
it's fine.
So we'll kill this guy. Draw a card. Scourgify. Sure, I can banish a card from my discard pile. Banish Alohomora. 4.
Assign one here.
Hmm?
Assign one of those here.
And one of what here?
The influence. That's the only weapon.
Oh, that's right. She does need influence. Okay, so then I only have 3, so I could just buy a Kafringo. That's fine. Not a bad card. Okay. Hero at 10, that is true. Defeat a villain, that is also true. Draw an extra card, that is true.
Yep.
Ally available to acquire, that is also true. Can't use either.
Yeah, you made a mistake. You should have used this one and then grabbed this one from there.
I mean, whatever. It's fine. And use Charms ability. I did not use my Charms ability, so that's fine. Ready. New Hogwarts card. Tonks. New villain. We're gonna have Boldy available. Active hero loses 2 health. Their neighbors each lose 1. All right, and she also so she has 7 health. Okay. That's all she wrote.
Active hero loses 2 health.
So I think Voldemort probably activates first.
Add 1 strength to the location.
Okay.
Each time strength is removed from the location, all heroes lose a health.
Okay.
May not be assigned lightning bolts until all other villains are defeated.
Right. So we added a dark mark, so that means 2 are going to trigger. So active hero loses 2 health. And active hero discards a card.
Okay. Okay.
And then Rita is going to make you lose 2 health, and I have to lose.
Okay.
That's it.
I'm going to play Professor Lupin to gain a lightning bolt, and 1 hero gains 3 health. I'm going to choose myself.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Yep.
I am going to Incendio.
Yep.
Draw a card. I'll play 1 Weasley to gain 2 lightning bolts.
Okay.
And
Everybody's going to get 1 because you're obviously defeating a
I'm
villain.
going to defeat Draco right now, dropping 1 on him.
Yeah.
So when he's defeated, remove strength from the location.
Which gets you a lightning bolt.
Which gets me a lightning bolt. But then when I remove a strength from the location, all heroes lose a life.
Okay.
And then this goes away. Then I'm going to play Polyjuice Potion on Professor Lupin to gain a lightning bolt and gain 3.
Sure.
This is gone now. I will Cauldron to gain a health and take any 2 potion ingredients.
Sure.
So I'm gonna take the horn. And then I'll take the flower.
Yep.
Complete both of these.
Yep. So this one, that one you'll just want to put in your deck because it removes dark marks.
Okay.
This one, the banish effect is any 1 hero draws 2 cards.
Sure.
Or you can just gain.
I'll have you draw 2 cards.
Draw 2 cards. Okay.
And then my last card is either all heroes gain a health and or remove a dark mark. So yeah, all heroes gain a health and an influence.
Okay.
And then actually, no, don't do that.
Okay.
I don't think I used my charm yet. No, yeah, that's fine. You could do that. I can't use my charm.
All right.
And it doesn't really matter now. So I'm gonna use my 1 here.
Yep.
And then I'll put 5 lightning bolts on Rita. Or 6.
6.
And this one is move a dark mark, but that's nothing. So then we're just done with this. Oh no, there's one
There's
card.
one more.
So
yep, you might.
we're not done with it.
But we weren't done with your turn.
Oh. Oops.
Oh, but we don't have any potions available to buy anyway.
Right.
So yeah, you're
that's what I was doing.
Yeah, I get it. All right, so it's just the Mandrake Drut is our last potion.
And then just draw my hand.
Mm-hmm. Okay. My turn. Crucio, active hero loses 1 health, and I have to discard. I'm sorry, reveal an extra Dark Arts event. Quickquotes Quill, active hero loses, and we both lose 1 health.
Okay.
From those. And that's not activating. Active hero loses 2, you lose 1. And
you skipped Voldemort.
Voldemort.
Just add a dark mark.
That's right. Yep. Oh, so she is activating. So I have to discard a card. I'm going to discard and Alohomora.
Okay.
All right.
And then what does he do?
I lose 2, you lose 1.
Okay.
All right. Let's start with George. So I'll gain lightning bolt and roll the Gryffindor die. Card. I could re-roll that if you want, but cards seems okay for you.
Yeah.
So I have to actually shuffle.
What is this, game 3?
Pack 3. Yep. Alright, I will use a Bazaar. So I gain 3 health and draw another card. George. We will use my Crystal Ball to draw 2. And discard 1, which I'll discard. I'll discard the Elixir of Life because we don't need it. Then I'll play Professor Trelawney, draw 2, and discard 1. And if it's a spell, I gain 2 influence. So I'll discard Alohomora, gain influence. He will discard an Alohomora to roll the Slytherin die. I'm actually just going to re-roll that because damage is helpful at the moment. That's fine. We will do the potions kit to gain 2 influence. I will use Arnold to go to full. An Alohomora for another influence. Nimbus 2000, lightning bolts, and because we're obviously going to kill Rita. Scourgify, I can banish a card from my discard pile. Okay, so we are obviously killing Rita.
Mm-hmm.
So you gain 3 health.
Okay.
We're assigning a damage to Narcissa.
Mm-hmm.
This is wasted because we can't deal damage to Voldemort while Narcissa's in play. And 6 influence. Am I serious? Can't use my charm. So that's all she wrote.
Yep.
So new.
Hold on. Do this.
Sure, yeah. So hero at 10, which we are. Beat a villain, which we did. So now we're done. Banish effect is all heroes draw a card.
Sure.
That's fine. Amarantia. Um,
You can't use it, I don't think.
yeah, it's not super
I think it just
helpful.
sits in your hand until the rest of the till next turn.
Yeah, agreed. All right, and this is our new Hogwarts card, and this is now irrelevant.
Mm-hmm.
We're out of potions. Okay.
Okay. So my turn.
Yes.
Active hero loses 1 health and adds strength to the location. When a strength is added, each time a strength is added to the active hero discards a card. I'm going to discard my owl. We each gain a lightning bolt, an influence, and a health.
You know what? I would have had to use this during my turn because otherwise it just gets discarded.
Okay.
But I can't use it.
Alright, that's fine. Add a strength to the location. Each time strength is added, hero discards a card. So we gotta discard again. Guess I'll discard a Hedwig.
Yep.
And then
Don't need health, so
nope.
can't do damage until we kill Narcissa, which we can't do for another turn. Yep.
So I'll gain 2. Draw a card.
It's or.
Oh. Just gain 2, I guess.
Yeah, Reparo's gain 2 or draw a card.
Yep. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna banish this. All heroes draw a card.
Fine.
I'm gonna banish this, remove a strength from the location.
Okay.
Get a lightning bolt. And I'm gonna choose one. All heroes choose one, gain an influence or a heart. I'm gonna choose an influence. Then roll the Slytherin die. More useless lightning bolts.
Yep.
And then
Although I might be able to use them.
2 influence. Which will assign 1 there.
Yep.
And 5 to remove strength.
Yeah. And you can give me a lightning bolt.
I'll give you a lightning. No. I think I already assigned 1, so I'm just gonna give it to you.
Okay.
And remove mine.
Yeah, because I can kill Narcissa on my turn
yeah.
and then deal damage to Voldemort.
Yep. Alright. And and then I have this thing, which is once per game, remove a strength from the location, but
Yeah.
I think I'll just wait till
Yeah,
next
just
turn.
hold on to it.
I'm done.
Alright. My turn.
Yeah, there's nothing
Yeah,
else.
we're not using the potions anymore, so we're up. Alright, dark. All heroes lose a health and add a dark mark onto the location. And Voldemort puts one on there too. And each time it's put on, I have to discard a card. So I have to discard 2 cards. So, Errol, if you discard this card, all heroes draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm just going to discard Alohomora. Alright. And I think that was Voldemort, right? He did his that's all he does.
Yeah.
Oh, we all lose our health.
No, each time location is removed.
Oh, it's removed.
Oh wait. Add 1 strength to each time location is removed. All heroes. So
yeah,
it's
so it's
when
only
you
when we
remove.
remove. But,
Which
but we
I
did
removed
remove
2, so.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take 2 health.
I think I'll go to 4. I think. Okay. So I'll do Quidditch gear for a lightning bolt and a health. I will do Bat Bogey Hex for a lightning bolt.
Mm-hmm.
I will do. I'll discard a Wingardium Leviosa for
Roll the Slytherin die.
the Slytherin die. Cool. I will. Sure. I'll use Accio to go and get a Bazaar from my discard pile.
Okay.
Which I will use it to gain 3 health. Draw a card. Vergify gives me a health, and I can banish Alohomora. Locomotor is going to give me influence, and I can put a card from my discard pile in your hand. So how about I give you Errol?
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. Probably the best thing.
Yeah.
Other than an ally who reply. Or serious.
Whichever you want. Doesn't matter to me.
Just damage.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna do Narcissa.
Actually, Earl's just better.
Okay.
All my charms are about discarding, so any of the cards where I can discard is just better.
Okay. So Narcissa's defeated, and so we draw a card.
Okay.
Banish this to remove a dark mark from the location, which is
Right.
gonna give me an extra lightning bolt from me,
And then you lose a health.
and I lose a health. And just put a bunch of damage on Voldemort. 1, 2, 4, 5.
Okay.
Okay. And 2 influence buys me nothing. All done.
I have almost a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 card hand to go.
Yeah, well, you know.
Alright, so
Okay.
draw.
Cards card.
Oh, it's a potion. Drought of Living Death. So I guess these things do matter still.
That's fair. So we'll just shuffle them up.
Shuffle them up and fill up the board.
Fill up the board.
You and
kind of forgot about those, to be honest with you. I haven't had one in a
you
while.
and your neighbors each banish the top card of your deck. Add a strength to the location. So.
Kind of forgot about those.
Yep. So adding a strength. Banish the top card of my deck, which is an Alohomora. Thank you. Oh, that's my banish pile over here. Okay, and then Voldemort adds a strength to the location. And then it's my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to discard. This card's just not super relevant. Alright, I'm going to discard Earl with my charm, my middle charm, to, if this card, all heroes draw a card. So I shuffle up my deck. And draw a card. Okay. And then I'm going to remove this from the game to remove a dark mark from the location, which means all heroes lose health.
Yep.
And then I will give you a lightning bolt.
You don't want to take it?
Or I'll take it, that's fine.
No, it doesn't matter as much.
Yep. Play a potions kit to get 2. And then I can get 2 resources, so I guess. So this turn I am not going to feed a villain, so I might as well take this wild and this thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
This will go away. And then I already did my charm, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to spend 5 with flying lessons to remove strength. We each lose a health.
Yep.
Firebolt. Drop 3 here.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Half dead.
Half dead. And then Elixir of Life gains 7.
Sure.
And then we.
Discard the 1 influence.
What?
Discard your 1 influence.
Yeah, I wasn't there yet, but okay, that's fine. Heroes at 10, so neither of those help me. Draw an extra card, which I did, so I can take the wild.
You already have the wild. Oh, I guess you can still use it.
I don't know why I couldn't. Ally is available. Another wild.
Alright.
So let's get rid of this thing.
Yep.
And I'm done.
Okay. My turn. Dark Arts card. Active hero loses 1 health and I have to reveal a card. Osmolotray. All heroes lose a health and add a dark mark onto the location. Voldemort adds a dark mark onto the location. And take my turn.
Mm-hmm.
I will use Elixir of Life to self up to full. Arnold, Pygmy Puff can get bolts. Sirius Black gains me 2 bolts and influence. Ringo, just give me a lightning bolt. Let's discard Scourgify to roll the Slytherin die. Edge. And plus you're out. So we're just dropping 5 on Volt. Starting this. Alright. That's all she wrote.
Active hero chooses another hero to lose 2 health. And I have to reveal another Dark Arts card. Truth Potion. If there is an ally available to acquire, reveal an additional Dark Arts.
Which there is.
No, sure. He who must not be named. Add a strength to the location.
Oh, that's gone.
So this is gone.
Oh, finally lost our first one. We did good. It was looking real bad at the beginning of the game. So.
And then he
adds one.
goes. He'll add one.
Yeah.
And then that's everything. So my first charm, I'm going to discard this owl. We each gain a lightning bolt, an influence, and a health. And then that gets me 2 influence for my charm. All heroes gain an influence. And then I roll a Slytherin die. Then I've got gain a health, which doesn't do anything. 2 more influence. Take these 2. Oh no, I have 6. What does this do? Gain 1 and 1 if you discard this. Yeah, I'll take this thing.
Okay.
Cost 5.
On Voldy.
And put 3 on Voldy. And
That's our new.
Hogwarts card.
I'm done.
Alright. Dark Arts card.
Oh,
Ooh.
this card actually gave me 2 ingredients.
Oh, sure.
So I can put them here. So I'm going to just take... and so this is all relevant. Yeah, I'll just take what I needed. Because this will finish this card off. So this... And this.
Yeah.
Because I can... Because I would have had here at 10.
Yep.
And then I would have taken these 2 and this would be gone.
Alright, so I have to roll the Slytherin die. Art. Remove a damage from all villains. Okay. And Voldemort adds a dark mark onto the location.
Mm-hmm. And this is 2 Dark Arts cards.
Oh, such. Active hero and their neighbors reveal the top card of their deck. Heroes that reveal an ally. I did not.
I did.
You did. You have to lose 2 health and discard it.
Oh, actually, this would be in my hand, so hold on. Did not. Did not draw a hand.
Okay. I think this is thematic. George and Ginny are going to team up
Kill.
and kill Lord Voldemort.
Nice.
Dun dun dun.
Alright.
Alright. That was looking real questionable at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, I thought we lost.
And we rebounded.
Yeah. I didn't think we were getting past losing 5
the
health a
beginning of the
turn.
game is always very difficult because the game obviously starts out very strong and you are weak because you have no cards. So it always feels like an uphill battle. But we definitely turned that around for sure. So that was fun. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Game. So one more pack to go, and then we'll have played through the whole Charms and Potions expansion.
It's fun. It's definitely a lot more thinking now.
For sure. Yeah. I did like Arithmancy to be able to just like re-roll the house die all the time. That was nice. The defensive was cool. You know, banishing a lot of those cards. We never cycled through the Dark Arts deck, but just getting rid of some of those bad ones off the top was nice. So I thought it was a cool thing. I'll pick a different one next time. I like trying the different charms out.
I'm sticking with this because
it's good.
And
you like it.
Yeah. And it's thematic.
It's
Harry
okay.
Potter with flying lessons.
Yeah,
Come
and
on.
a hover charm. Yeah,
and a hover charm.
It is very thematic. It's totally fine. I am just enjoying trying different proficiency in charms pairing.
You gotta take a picture of that.
Sure.
Send it to the OP.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, thanks for joining us. We will be back with another pack probably at some point the next month or so to finish out the expansion. Always remember, we appreciate likes and subscribes on our YouTube channel, and we also write content related to this game as well as other games that we play on our website at www.homebasegames.com. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining us.